Ladies and gentlemen, we present the Navy Lark with our 3 stars, Dennis Price, John Pertwee, and Leslie Phillips. We all have our financial worries, whether it's the rent, which can't be due again already, the HP payment on that car which collapsed when you got it home, or the demands of that thieving little meter that the gas board tucked away under the stairs when you weren't looking. Well, our naval detachment on the island of Portsmouth also have difficulties in making ends meet. Naturally, their books balance absolutely perfectly. The problem is to make them balance sufficiently well to have enough over to buy the wardroom gym without being caught when the books are inspected.
Good morning, Heather.
Good morning, Mr. Phillips.
I say, you've got a lot of letters there. Who are they for?
Me. As a matter of fact, they're birthday cards.
Oh, I see. It's somebody's birthday, eh? Anyone I know?
Well, mine, actually.
Yours? Oh, good gracious. I say that's absolutely, well, that is good health. Bung ho. I mean, Merry Christmas. No Trump.
Many happy returns.
Yes, thanks very much. I'm 33.
Number 1 wants you. There's a buzzer again.
A buzzer? Oh, so it is. Again?
That's the 4th time.
Oh, Lord, I better answer it at once. Come in. You buzzed, sir?
Yes, Mr. Phillips, I buzzed. You slept well?
Yes, thank you, sir.
You had a good breakfast?
Excellent, sir.
Splendid.
And you, sir?
Alas, no, Mr. Phillips. Whilst you've been snoring and gorging, I've been buzzing.
Oh, dear.
When I wasn't buzzing, I was thinking, Mr. Phillips.
Oh, that's a novelty for a starter. Thinking, sir?
Yes, sir. Thinking that either I need a louder buzzer or a new sub-lieutenant.
It's a very difficult decision.
Now, I've received a signal from Commander Povey informing me that he is coming over to audit the unit accounts.
Oh, that'll be a labor of love, sir.
As you say, Mr. Phillips, it might also be a little delicate when he delves into the unit comfort fund.
Comfort fund? Well, surely that can't be in the red, sir.
And why not?
Well, sir, Chief Petty Officer Pertwee reckons his contributions alone will keep the Bank of England going for a year.
It's possible, and that's where the trouble lies. The unit comfort fund is not only solvent, its coffers are filled to bursting point. In fact, the credit balance is frankly embarrassing.
Oh.
Contributions, either given or extracted, have simply poured in, but I seem to have omitted to purchase anything out of it.
I had noticed.
Really? I imagine CPO Pertwee has too.
Yes, he says the last comfort that came out of that fund was a yo-yo when there were 4pence and nobody knew what they were.
Nonsense. It was 6pence and I knew.
Well, I know one thing the fund could do, sir. It's Heather's birthday, so it ought to give her a present.
Excellent, Mr. Phillips.
It might solve the problem of getting rid of the surplus money, sir.
Getting rid of it? What are you suggesting we buy her? A yacht?
Well, that would be rather nice, sir. I mean, she's fond of sailing and she spends a lot of her leave... Oh.
Mr. Phillips, there are times when I wish you'd stop talking long enough to say something.
I know, sir. What about a birthday party? The comfort fund, the fund... I'm all tied up, sir.
That's all right, Mr. Phillips.
The comfort fund could pay for it, sir. But put Chief Petty Officer Pertwee in charge of the catering and you'll be in the clear.
Yeah, Mr. Phillips, the intention is to reduce the capital in the comfort fund, not dispose of it entirely.
Well, I can't think of anything else, sir.
Well, neither can I, so we'll do it. I'll go and see CPO Pertwee at once.
Susie up, we're close, Sergeant, the morning.
Chief, I was just wondering, when do these stores open?
Well, I could tell you that, Johnston. Over Chief Petty Officer Pertwee's dead body.
But aren't we supposed to issue things?
I do, orders. And here's a right one for you. Johnston, I've a little surprise for you.
I can't afford it.
Wait for it. Wait for it. Now, look, you're getting a 48-hour pulse, complete with railway warrant.
How much?
How much?
How much?
Johnston, are you suggesting that I charge you for a railway warrant?
Yes, Chief. Last time you charged me 10 bob more than the first-class fare.
Now, look, Johnston, this time there's no charge whatsoever.
Do you mean you're actually going to give me a railway warrant?
I am. To start the flow.
What? But I live in Hendon.
There's a lucky boy. You'll pass it twice.
Well, what do I want to go to Scarpa Flow for?
Me. It so happens, Johnston, that a relative of mine up there...
Blimey, another one.
Yeah. This relative of mine is one or two little items short in his stores up there, you see.
He's a relative of yours, all right, then.
Down, Fido, down. Now, look, he's got an inspection shortly.
Yeah.
So if we happen to have one or two little items he needs, you're going to take them up to him.
Am I?
Yeah, the crates are all packed.
Crates?
Yeah. Yeah, have a good dinner. They're flaming heavy.
Why don't you send them up by goods train?
There isn't time, mate. This stuff has got to be there Thursday or the court-martial start Friday.
Now, why don't you go?
I would, Johnson. I would, willingly. There's a slight snag.
Yeah.
The dockyard police at Portsmouth and I have come to a slight arrangement.
What's that, then?
As soon as I step off the launch, they run me in and find out what for afterwards.
But even when you got the pass?
Especially when I got the pass. Bon voyage.
It's number one.
Good morning, sir. Oh, I can assure you, sir, I had nothing to do with it, sir. Nothing at all.
Really, nothing to do with what?
Well, nothing to do with nothing, sir.
How dull for you. Chief, it has come to my notice that it is Heather's birthday.
Oh, is that so, sir? Many happy returns of the day, then.
Thank you very much. I'm 30 on the 30th. No doubt. I was going to say that it's been decided to purchase a birthday present for her out of the unit comfort fund.
Hey, just a minute. Do you mean you're actually taking money out of the comfort fund?
Certainly. Furthermore, Chief, I want you to spend the money for us.
Me?
Yes, Chief.
You're pulling my leg, sir, of course. Pulling my leg. Oh, very funny. Pulling my leg. Johnston?
Yes, Chief?
Yeah.
Aye, Chief.
I'm perfectly serious. I'm allocating a certain amount out of the comfort fund to get Heather a present.
I see. All right, sir. All right. Now then, what can I get her for the tanner?
The comfort fund is being considerably more generous than that, Chief, and we felt that your peculiar talents for trading, you'd be the best man to find out what Heather would like and to buy it.
I don't like this. Don't like it a bit. No, I don't like it. There's a dirty great snag somewhere.
But there is one other thing.
All right, here it comes.
The unit comfort fund is also holding a party for her this evening.
Yes, I thought it might, yeah. Tickets at the same price as usual, of course.
No, Chief. Admission will be free.
Yeah, hey, come again?
There will be no charge for admission, and all drinks and refreshments will be on the house.
Oh, I see. But could I ask a question?
By all means, sir.
With all due respect, sir, but have you gone stark raving bonkers?
No, Chief, I have not.
Oh, then it's me.
Oh, what a shame.
Get back, you vulture.
Ah, yes, Johnston. I shall expect to see you at the party as well, of course.
Oh, I'm afraid that's impossible, sir.
Impossible? Why?
Well, I've only got 48 hours to get up to Scarpa with some crates of stuff.
Yes, I see. Well, I don't know what you intended to do this evening, Johnston, but unless I see you at the party, I shall make full inquiries as to where you were.
Oh, thank you very much, sir.
But sir...
And why.
I'll see you at 10, sir.
Splendid. Now get weaving on the purchase of the present, Chief.
I said...
Something about a fiver will do very nicely.
Yeah, well, I should be able... a fiver?
A fiver. Carry on, Chief. Grand morning, isn't it?
Tell me. A fiver and a free party. I don't like it. I don't like it. No, I don't like it.
Why not, Chief?
There's a load of muck flying about somewhere, and I don't know which way to duck.
Chief?
Yeah.
Chief, what are you going to do about that relative of yours at Scarpa Flow?
Hope he knows a good lawyer, my son. He's going to need one. Now then, what have we got in this stores that Heather would like as a present? You better make a list, Johnston. Come on, now, go on, take this down.
Right, Chief.
Here, wait a minute. Where'd you get that pen?
Well, it's me own. It writes underwater.
How do you know?
Says so on the guarantee.
Well, watch it or I may shove you off the jetty to prove it. Nothing. What we got? What have we got?
You're in, Commander Povey?
Yes, what on earth happened to Commander Shaw? Hasn't he arrived yet? He could have walked here from the Admiralty by now.
Well, I understand he's on his way here from the main gate, sir.
Well, where the devil has he been? London train got in an hour ago.
I'm sure I couldn't say, sir. Perhaps he's been having a chat with the driver.
Well, knowing Commander Shaw, I should think that's more than likely.
Good morning, Povey. Sorry I'm late, but I've been having a chat with the train driver.
I see. He's happy in his work, I trust?
Not very, no. Says all that diddly-dum, diddly-dum, diddly-dum. Gets on his nerves.
Commander Shaw, in case you had forgotten, we are supposed to be auditing the island detachment's accounts today.
Of course I haven't forgotten.
I have sent a signal to the island informing them we shall be over to do an audit and we shall require their books to be prepared and in order.
If they are, it'll be the first time ever.
Oh, what do you mean?
The only books they're interested in are the What Won the 330, Any to Come, Glad of It variety.
I see. Well, if their books aren't in order, they'll have plenty to come, all right. But I doubt if they'll be glad of it. Are you ready?
Well, Mr. Phillips, are you in a festive mood in readiness for tonight's party?
Absolutely bursting at the seams.
Well, simmer down. The party isn't until tonight.
Has CPO Pertwee got the present yet, sir?
He's on his way round here now. I had to turn down several ideas he had for a somewhat novel gift.
Novel, sir?
Yes, under the heading of something for a bottom drawer, sir. He tried a set of mess tins, blankets, a squeegee, and in a moment of sheer desperation, a hammock.
Hardly feminine, were they, sir?
No, Mr. Phillips.
I mean, what would Heather look like? I mean, wrapped in blankets, swinging in a hammock, eating out of a mess tin with a squeegee.
I'm sure she would look absolutely exquisite, Mr. Phillips.
Oh, lummy. How's that for a vivid imagination?
Come in.
Chief, Petty Officer Pertwee reported there.
You have the present?
Yes, here also. Only, it was 5 guineas, actually.
Oh, never mind. The Comfort Fund won't battle over a few paltry shillings.
I don't get it. It's done its dart over the farthing up to now.
Times change, Chief. Well, what do you think of the present?
Oh, absolutely first class, sir.
Oh, I'm glad you approve, sir. It has one very unusual feature, sir, which might be very useful for anyone in the Navy.
What's that?
It writes underwater, sir.
Does it really? How deep?
Oh, well, I'll have to ask Able Seaman Johnston that, so you see, he used to have one.
Shall I ask Heather to come in now, sir?
Certainly, Mr. Phillips. Oh, Chief, about this party tonight.
Yes, sir.
I want you to attend to the catering arrangements. Supply the wines, gin, and so on.
Well, out of my own pocket, I'll be ruined. 17 and a tenner for the bottle of
No,
stock.
relax, Chief. The Comfort Fund is paying.
Oh, that's different.
Yes, we don't want the entire ship's company queuing up with straws round a bottle of milk.
What, the Comfort Fund's paying for the wallop and all?
Yes, Chief.
I can't stand this suspense any longer.
Suspense, Chief?
Yes, sir, I feel as if I'm holding a bomb for a bloke who forgot to tell me what time it was going to blow up.
All in good time, Chief.
Yeah, that's what I'm afraid of.
Hello, Chief. Are you just going off?
Yes, he is, Mr. Phillips. But he doesn't know what time.
You wanted to see me, sir?
Yes, Heather. Many happy returns of the day.
Oh, thank you, sir.
And Mr. Phillips and I would like you to accept this little gift.
Many happy returns.
Oh, thank you. Oh, a pen. Oh, it's just what I wanted.
I say, is it really? It writes underwater, you know.
Oh, does it? I'm sure that'll be terribly useful.
Yeah. All you need now is some waterproof paper.
Well, I just don't know what to say. You shouldn't have spent all your money like this.
No, but
I'd no idea you were so fond of me. You're both very naughty.
Who's been talking?
I can't get over it. Fancy spending all that money on me.
Oh, but we didn't spend any...
Mr. Phillips, perhaps you'd like to go along to the main hall and see whether it's been got ready for the party this evening.
What? Oh, yes, sir, yes. Oh, yes, I would. Oh, desperately. Right away. Right away, sir.
Party? What party, sir?
Oh, for you, Heather, in honor of your birthday. And I wondered if I might escort you.
For me? But I didn't know anything about it. I can't believe it. Of course you can, sir. I'd love you to escort me.
Splendid. I'll pick you up outside the Wren quarters about 8 then, shall I?
I'll be ready, sir.
If you are, you'll be the first woman that ever was. Excuse me? Hello, number 1 here.
The jetty guard here, sir. Pompey launch approaching, sir.
Oh, good gracious. I'd forgotten about Commander Shaw and Povey.
Shall I start gunnery practice, sir? They're within range.
No, not this time. Let them land.
Aye, aye, sir.
Not bad news, sir.
Ghastly. Inspection party from Portsmouth's about to land. I must inform CPO Pertwee at once. I like to give him a sporting chance sometimes. You better get him on the phone.
Look, how many more times, Johnston? How many more times? I'll tell you, I haven't seen your pen.
Well, it was here before you went out. It's the one that writes underwater.
Then you must have left it somewhere. Look in the bar.
You sure you haven't got it, Chief?
Of course I do. I'm positive. Look, I'll tell you what I'll do. Look, give me a couple of days and I'll get you another one just like it. Wholesale.
Aye, you have got it.
No, I haven't. Which you'll get it in a minute right between the flaming ears. Now, cork it up. I'm trying to think.
Why, what's up then?
What's the trouble? I don't know, Johnston. I don't know. I've just drawn every penny out of the comfort fund and spent it on Wallop.
Oh, number 1 will go up the wall.
Number 1 told me to.
What, go up the wall?
No, you didn't. Spend the comfort funds ill-gotten gains. Johnston, there's something fishy going on.
I know, someone's whipped me pen.
Will you shut up about that pen?
Well, it writes underwater.
I know it writes underwater. But if I find it, I'll shove it down your throat and empty the ink until it comes out of your ear. Stores here, we're closed.
No, you're not, Chief.
Oh, aren't we?
No, we are about to receive visitors, Chief.
Visitors? What visitors, sir?
Inspection party from Pompey, Chief.
Hey? Oh, they're not due again yet. I've only just got over the last one.
Very likely, but this time they'll be inspecting the books, not the stores. They're doing an audit.
An audit? An audit? An audit? Oh, I see, sir. An audit. Yes, I see. Yeah, I've got it now, sir. Yes.
Yes, good, Chief. I was afraid of that.
Yes, oh, yes, sir. Everything adds up very nicely now.
Does it, Chief?
Yes, sir. Grand morning, isn't it?
Yes, carry on.
Aye, sir. Johnston, I got it.
Oh, thanks, Chief. Where was it?
Where was what?
My pen, of course.
I'm not ballpoint pen. I mean, I know why the comfort fund has been dashing out. The books are being ordimitified.
Ordimitified?
Yes. Thanks to Chief Petty Officer Pertwee's ceaseless efforts to spend the lolly, the books are in the clear.
Oh, very noble of you, Chief.
Thank you, Johnston. I'm glad you appreciate it.
I just wish that while you were getting rid of all that money, you'd bought me another pen.
Look, will you rap out about that perishing pen? I told you I'll get you another one.
Well, it used to write underwater.
All right, it wrote underwater. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll get you one that if you fill it up with water, it writes under ink. Now then, I'll go and get it right away.
I just don't understand it. How these books could have got into this state is beyond me.
Well, what seems to be wrong with them, sir?
Absolutely nothing. It's a miracle.
No, it isn't, Povey.
What do you mean?
Don't you remember you sent them a signal telling them we were coming? Silly Billy.
I take it you've completed your audit, gentlemen?
Very nearly. We haven't seen the books for the unit comfort fund yet.
Well, then I should quit while the going's good, sir. Shall I get them for you, sir?
Yes, Mr. Phillips.
Aye, sir. Oh. You know what number 1's trouble is, don't you, Heather?
Yes, Mr. Phillips, she told me. It's you.
Yeah, thanks very much.
How's the audit going?
Oh, fine. They've only got the comfort fund to have a go at now.
Oh, dear. That's torn it.
Oh, no, it's all right.
But there must be a fortune in it.
No, not now. Not since we drew the money out to pay for the party and your present. And...
My present?
Oh, law.
But I thought you'd...
We did. Oh, yes.
Do you mean that it wasn't from you and number one at all? You just got it to get the comfort fund right before the audit.
Yes. It's a good idea, wasn't it? No, it wasn't. No. That is... well, if you look at it another way, I mean, on the other hand, I say, Heather...
Well?
May I escort you to the party tonight?
No, I've already... Oh. Yes, that's quite an idea. All right, Leslie. You can meet me outside the Wren quarters at 8 o'clock.
I say, can I really? That'd be wonderful.
It should be pretty good, yes. I don't feel quite so badly about one thing now.
Oh, what's that?
Well, I wasn't going to mention it, but I've lost my pen.
What, already?
Yes. You see, when Chief Petty Officer Pertwee was here a few moments ago...
What did he want?
Oh, he just came in to wish me many happy returns.
Oh, how jolly nice of him.
Yes. Now, the funny thing is that when I was going to show him the pen, I couldn't find it.
Number one, I'm very concerned about this comfort fund account.
You are, sir? Well, it should be in order.
Oh, it's in order, all right.
Ah, splendid.
But there isn't anything in it.
We ought to try and build the fund up a bit, you know.
Yes. Why don't you try running a few social evenings with raffles and that sort of thing?
The thought had occurred to me, sir.
Well, see what can be done.
Yes, sir. CPO Pertwee will be, for a start. As a matter of fact, we're having a party here tonight, sir. We should be delighted if you would stay for it.
Oh, we'd love to, wouldn't we, Povey?
No. Well, I suppose it might be a good idea. Give us a chance to show you how to raise a bit of money for that comfort fund.
Splendid. I shall be a most willing pupil. I look forward to seeing you there, gentlemen.
Can't we meet in the wardroom first?
Oh, much as I'd love to, sir. If you'll excuse me, I've already promised to pick up our guest of honor at 8 o'clock.
Oh, very well, then. We'll go to the wardroom on our own, shall we?
Why don't you look where you're
You, Mr. Phillips. Well, what are you doing outside the Wren quarters, eh?
Me? These are the Wren quarters. Good Lord, sir.
Indeed they are.
Nothing, sir. Just taking the air, sir.
Well, kindly take it somewhere else.
Yes, sir. It's jolly good round here, sir. It's invigorating.
Who do you think you are, Mr. Phillips? Nature boy?
No, sir. No. What are you doing here, sir? Waiting for someone?
Well, me? No. Just taking the air.
Wonderful stuff, isn't it, sir?
Champagne, Mr. Phillips. Champagne.
Yes, sir. You were going to say something?
No.
Oh. Champagne.
I've already said that.
Oh, yes, I so did.
What time is it, Mr. Phillips?
What? It's 8, sir.
5 past?
Yes, 5 past, sir.
5 past, eh?
Yes, sir. 5 past, sir.
Still?
5.5, sir. Are you sure you're not waiting for someone, sir?
No, I'm not waiting for anybody. Are you?
No, sir. No. Just taking the air, sir.
Champagne.
Champagne, sir.
Champagne.
Yeah, it's 6 minutes past, sir.
Thank you very much. Lieutenant Price, sir. Mr. Phillips, I was afraid you wouldn't still be here.
Oh, what is it, Goldstein?
I've got a message from Heather, sir.
No, that'll be for me.
It's for both of you, sir. Here it is. Thank you. I don't know about taking the air, Mr. Phillips. We seem to have been given it.
Given it, sir?
Yes. This says, Dear both, Hope you've had a nice chat. Would have let you know I wasn't coming before, but couldn't find the pen the Comfort Fund bought me. Heather. Oh. Comfort Fund bought me is heavily underlined. Now, I wonder who told her the Comfort Fund paid for it, eh?
Champagne, sir. Terribly invigorating.
Mr. Phillips.
Yes, it's 8 minutes past, sir. Champagne, sir.
I say, Heather, I'm terribly sorry to hear you've lost that pen. Great shame.
It's all right, sir. Chief Petty Officer Pertwee is going to get me one just like it wholesale.
Oh. Good show. I say, would you care to dance?
Oh, I'd love to, but the band's not playing.
Isn't it? Oh, no, it is. Let's have a drink. Come on.
Oh, there you are, Johnston. Join the party.
Oh, yes, she's a bit of all right, aren't you, lovey?
What are you talking about? You blithering bumpkin, I'm talking about the jollity.
Oh, yes. Oh, and thanks for getting this pen for me. I'll give you the £2 on payday.
No, that's all right, Johnston, you will. I shall deduct it at source if I get half a chance.
It's exactly like the one I lost. Same colour and everything.
Yeah, of course it is. Pertwee always looks after his friends.
Yeah.
Well, then, come on, let's get it. The wallet was still on the house, eh? This is where Chief Petty Officer Pertwee gets his own back on the Comfort Fund. Come on in.
Ah, there you are, Chief. Enjoying yourself?
Yes, thank you, sir. Smashing party, sir.
Commander Povey has been most impressed with the audit, haven't you, sir?
Yes, the books. They actually balance. Well, sir. Incredible. I don't think it's been easy, sir. Even I couldn't spend all that time in this.
That's right, sir, Chief. That's right, sir, Chief. Now, as this is a free evening, I'm sure you'd like to have some raffle tickets.
Oh, of course, sir. Yeah, naturally, sir. As many as you like.
Splendid. Shall we say 30 tickets, sir?
Ah, make it 35 if you like, sir. In for a penny, in for a pound.
Precisely, Chief, and you're in for £35. They're a pound each.
Are they really, sir? I don't know how you could do it at the price, but I get what?
A pound each, Chief. The Comfort Fund is extremely grateful.
A splendid contribution.
Isn't it, sir?
How did it happen? That's what I want to know. How did it happen? What happened?
You see, number one, just a little initiative is all that's needed to build up your Comfort Fund.
Build it up?
Brilliant idea of Commander Povey's, Chief. Can't think why it never occurred to me.
Only 35 quid, straight down the drain.
And if you don't win this week, you might be lucky next.
Next week?
Yes, the Comfort Fund will be running social evenings every week now, Chief.
Yes, yeah, I thought it would.
No raffles, spot prizes, lucky
dips, yeah, quid each. Lovely.
Treasure hunt.
Yeah, with no treasure, I know.
And admission by tickets only.
Quid each, it's a carver. I've been shot, that's what I've been.
Yes, of course, invite all your friends, Chief. Grand evening, isn't it?
Yes.
That was Dennis Price, John Pertwee, and Leslie Phillips working their passage in The Navy Lark, written by Lawrie Wyman. Dennis Price was the number one. John Pertwee was the chief petty officer. Leslie Phillips was the sub-lieutenant. Commander Povey was played by Richard Caldicot, and Heather was Heather Chasen. Commander Shaw was Michael Bates, Able Seaman Johnson was Ronnie Barker, and Goldstein was Tenniel Evans. The recorded production was by Alastair Scott Johnston.
The Navy Lark was presented by the BBC.
Ladies and gentlemen, we present The Navy Lark with our three stars, Dennis Price, John Pertwee, and Leslie Phillips. Most people agree that exercise does you good. However, if the exercises are naval ones with the home fleet, our island detachment are unanimously agreed that it's liable to do them no good whatsoever. A sentiment fully shared by Commander Povey, the inspecting officer from Portsmouth.
Commander Shaw, I'm really looking forward to this exercise.
You would.
Well, aren't you?
No, Commander Povey, I'm not. You know how I hate being on the water. Why they can't hold naval exercises on land is beyond me.
Really? But why don't you suggest they hold exercises in dry dock?
I did. They turned it down flat.
You surprised me.
They were quite rude about it. Said something about the whole object of an exercise was to prove mobility.
Then why don't you suggest they put wheels under all our ships, so that we can have frigates and destroyers pooping off at each other up and down the Great West Road?
Would be rather fun, wouldn't it? Number 1 gun ready. Boom, boom. I've missed a battleship, but I've got a Rolls Royce.
Very funny. However, with all due respect, I would remind you that we are to be observers in this exercise, and it is a task I intend to treat with gravity.
Oh, so do I, old man. I only wish I was sure exactly whom I'm supposed to observe doing what. I can't find my briefcase, and I had all the data in it.
Data?
Yes, data. I'd made a little list divided into 2 parts. Them who's with us, and them who's against us.
Oh, great. Well, there's one frigate you need have no doubts about, even without your data.
Oh, which is that?
Troutbridge. With that char from the island detachment aboard her, we'll know exactly whose side she's on.
Whose?
Theirs.
True enough. One thing, if we have to go to sea, I'd rather go in anything than Troutbridge.
What? What's wrong with her?
Nothing at all. It's that mob on board. I've been on exercises with them before, you know. The worst time was when we went to Gibraltar.
What happened? Did they hit the rock full on?
No. Just a glancing blow, actually. But I went ashore to make sure the monkeys were still there.
And were they?
Rather. Splendid little chap. Got to know him quite well. We shared nuts.
Troutbridge was a jib for some time, I gather.
No, Troutbridge wasn't, but I was. The blighter sailed without me.
Sailed without you?
Well, jolly inconvenient. All my gear was aboard and I only had 6pence on me.
Well, how on earth did you manage?
I played the violin in a cafe for a week, then hitchhiked home on a banana boat.
I see. Well, in that case, I'm sure you will be as pleased as I shall if Troutbridge makes one false move in this exercise. Because if they do, we'll court-martial every single man aboard. I don't suppose they've even started to prepare ships yet.
Men on a dead man's chest, yo-ho-ho, and a bottle of rum.
Mr. Phillips.
15 yo-yos on the Manchester tum-tum. Oh, bother, you've put me off.
Well, that's what I was hoping.
Sorry, but we're going to see you now.
I'd never have guessed.
What do you mean?
Well, in the last 5 minutes we've been through Sea Fever, Old Man River, the Skyboat song, which got dangerously high for you.
Yes, it did, rather.
And the grand finale of Steamboat Bill.
Well, it's a sort of medley, you know.
Never mind about me. That's number 1, and he wants you.
I mean, yes, so he does. Hearts of oak.
Mr. Phillips, please.
Oh, yes, of course, no tea down. Come into the garden, boy. Come in. You buzz more? You buzz, sir?
Yes, Mr. Phillips, I buzz. Now then, as our navigating officer took the precaution to go on leave before this exercise, I am reluctantly forced to employ your services in that capacity, Mr. Phillips. At this time, would you be so good as to remember to bring the navigating charts with you?
I was absolutely certain they were on board last time, sir.
Yeah, well, they were. I remember we had to navigate by following the Isle of Wight ferry boat for a bit. Then we had to work our way gingerly along the coast until you spotted a day-trip steamer to get behind. And we then spent the night waiting for a fishing fleet to complete their haul before showing us the way back.
Well, sir, we didn't run aground.
Yeah, well, we didn't go anywhere near where we were supposed to be either. Somehow we've got to keep out of trouble. I hear Commander Shaw and Commander Povey are to be observers on the destroyer Makepeace. Something tells me that our frigate is the only one that is deserving.
Yes, quite so, sir. I mean, I either.
Yeah. Then you better keep a constant butchers over CPO Pertwee. Because if anyone is going to drop us in it, it's going to be him.
Where is he now, sir?
He should be in Troutbridge, but wherever he is, I'm sure he'll be doing one of two things.
What's that, sir?
Lounging or scrounging, or if possible, both. I'll go and find out which. It's just ridiculous, Mr. Phillips. No one has ever been able to catch him at either. Goodness knows I've tried.
Who is it?
Agent Seaman Johnston, Chief.
I don't care if it's Captain Bligh. Pluck it all.
Chief, I've got something to give you.
Well, I like it. Ain't a friend. Well, where's Pertwee's present then?
Oh, it's not a present, Chief. It's a message from a tugboat captain alongside.
Oh, you better not repeat it. I've had a very delicate upbringing.
No, this one says he's a relative of yours.
Oh, yeah, of course. That will be Uncle Ebenezer. He always turns up and we put the tea.
Why?
Well, we're good for trade, my son and wife. As soon as number one hauls up the anchor, no key chugs along astern, waiting to pull us off the nearest sandbank. At the price, of course.
Does number one always get stuck on the sandbank then?
Don't you forget it, son of my lad.
What?
I'm the coxswain.
Oh, blimey, don't stand a chance, do he?
Not much, no.
I understand your uncle's message now.
Oh, what was it?
What Oshie bumps to you on the Goodwin?
That's where he's wrong. I doubt if number one's going anywhere near them. What? Well, we met Nunky there last time.
Oh, how much did you make?
Nothing. Nunky was so busy pulling us off, he got his own pud stuck on.
Oh, what happened then?
Well, number one pulled him off with Troutbridge. At the price, of course.
Number one learns quick, doesn't he?
Number one doesn't learn quick, my lad. He usually knows already. Petty officers met, we're all out. Good morning.
You know, as far as you're concerned, Chief, Oliver Cromwell needn't have bothered to invent the telephone at all.
I wish he hadn't, mate.
Yeah.
Number one's always on the other end of it, blistering my blooming bird holes off.
Always providing he's not here doing it in person.
Exactly, and I don't know which is best, but it's... Well, damn me, where'd you come from, sir? I didn't even know you were aboard.
So fascinating. I was always sure you knew my every move long before I did.
So was I.
Hard luck, Chief. I want to report the breach. Your coxswain, of course, and Mr. Phillips is acting as navigating officer. Mr. Phillips? Yes, with a pair of you up there, I might just as well resign my commission now.
We shall miss you.
Not so fast, Chief. I intend to go down fighting. Now, if I remember, your record is to have run us aground within quarter of a mile of the jetty.
Oh, excellent pull out.
Yes, but they're better not this time.
Oh, it'll be all right, sir. His Uncle Ebenezer's following up behind
Back up!
Right so, Chief, right so.
What time do we start?
Very short, Chief. I want you on the bridge in 5 minutes.
All right, yes.
And if we end up on a sandbank this time, it won't be any good telling me. You never could remember which was port and which was starboard.
No.
Splendid. Grand morning, isn't it? See you all on the bridge. Steady, that's that. Left hand down a bit.
Left hand down a bit. On.
Straighten her up. Right hand down a bit.
Right hand down a bit.
Now mind the stern. Straighten her up again.
Straighten her up, sir.
Oh, well done, Pertwee. Congratulations, Mr. Phillips, sir. With quite the strangest navigation orders I've ever heard. You've got us into the open sea without bringing the jetty or half the gasworks with us. It was a near thing once. I had noticed.
Yes, it was that delicate and intriguing little moment, sir, when we both covered our eyes and waited for the burst.
I don't think number one saw that, Chief.
No, sir?
No, Chief. I had my eyes shut waiting for the bang, too.
Beg pardon, sir, but is the captain the fool?
Yes, Chief. Once he gets his rod sorted out, he'll probably be up here to ask us to take him to the nearest fishing grounds.
Well, I wouldn't have checked for that, sir. Just so long as somebody told me which way to twiddle this flaming wheel.
Ah, yes. Mr. Phillips. Yes? Nothing seems to be troubling you. What are you staring out to sea for? What's the sea, sir? I was staring out, just looking. Right, but what for? Nothing. Nothing. Chief. Can you see the Isle of Wight ferry anywhere? The Isle of Wight ferry, sir? Mr. Phillips! Oh, my ear. Oh, I mean, my eye. Eye, sir. Oh, where are your charts and tops? My charts, that's why I keep asking myself. Where are they, Leslie, I say? Well, there's nothing to worry about, sir. As soon as that ferry turns up, we'll just slide in along stern and...
Morning, number one. Morning, Mr. Phillips.
Let's go out of that. Good morning, sir. Welcome.
Splendid fishing weather, isn't it?
I wouldn't know, sir.
Well, it is. Capital. Now, here's where I wanted to drop anchor. Wonderful spot for habit, is it?
Pardon me for interrupting, sir, but do you think someone could tell me what course we're on?
Oh, the fiscal. Of course, yes, of course. It's, oh, Lord. Yes, it's, now, steady as we are.
Steady, George.
I think. Bridge, number one here.
Starboard, look out here, sir.
Well, what is it?
Enemy fleet dead ahead, sir.
Message received. Action stations, enemy fleet dead ahead. Aye, sir. So they are. Pertwee, sir? I don't know. Just Pertwee. Oh, thank you, sir. Well, do something, Mr. Phillips. Or do you suggest we maintain course and ram the enemy head on?
Oh, isn't it marvelous? Never get any sleep fishing on these exercises.
We're getting here all the time, Mr. Phillips. Well, how about fuller start, sir? No, I've got it.
Somebody else will be able to see the whites of their eyes in a minute, too.
Power the port, Chief.
Power the port, sir?
Ah, you're going to beat her. Yes, I thought it was the best thing to do, sir. No, sir, no. I'm taking evasive action. You have been ever since you came aboard, Mr. Phillips. If we go up that second inlet, sir, it'll take us out to the east, and we'll end up behind the enemy. The second inlet, how do you know? Oh, I've lived down here all my life, sir. I've sailed up and down these inlets dozens of times.
Steady on the second inlet, sir. Excuse me, sir. It looks a bit narrow.
Oh, don't worry. It winds out very quickly. Are you quite sure, Mr. Phillips? Oh, rather, sir. I've lived down here all my life. Steady as you are, Chief. Steady, officer. Yes, straighten her up. Careful. This inlet doesn't seem to be getting any wider, Mr. Phillips.
No, it's getting something short narrow, sir. You can open the porthole and stuff your bag out in the bank now.
Oh, nonsense, Pertwee. I told you I've lived here all my life.
What the place is that?
Oh, Lord.
Mr. Phillips.
Why, sir. You seem to be in residence again. You are a grouch. I had noticed. Of all the tomfool, idiotic numbskulls who ever wore a uniform, I missed. I just don't understand, sir. I'm sure that second inlet ought to lead round to the east. And Oh, Lord. Now what? I just remembered. It's the first inlet that gets wider. Well, now he tells us. Brilliant. This one is a sort of cul-de-sac. If it wasn't before, it is now.
Oh, what an accent. Could be worse.
It's a lovely view. Magnificent sea, but I'm sick to death of it already. All I wish to know is how do we get off? If Commander Povey ever finds us here, he'll have you court-martialed for hazarding your ship, sir. That eventuality had crossed my mind, Mr. Phillips. Oh, jolly bad luck. Bear your sympathy, Mr. Phillips. I shall base my defense on the incompetence of the navigating officer who leaves his charts behind and lets us steam up the backwaters like Sanders of the river.
Mr. Phillips.
Yes, Chief?
Hello, code. Bridge, sir. Sounds of the river, please. Sub-Lieutenant Phillips speaking.
Starboard, look out, you, sir.
What is it, Goldstein?
There's a catchy old tug astern, sir. I think he wants a pass.
Oh, thanks. What is it, Mr. Phillips? A tatty old tug atarn, sir. And I think he wants a pass.
Tatty old tug. It's Nancy. Here, let's have a look. Oi! What's the Nancy? L2C. Well, tell him to take more water with it.
Steve, do you think you will postpone the family reunion until later?
Yeah, but it's Uncle Ebenezer, sir. He'll soon have us off, don't he?
At a price, of course.
At the price, of course.
Afternoon, all. Well, here we are again, Ned.
Hello, Nancy. Thanks for you turning up.
Yes, fancy. We appear to require your assistance, Mr. Pertwee.
Not asked you, though. You've really done it this time, haven't you? It's going to cost you something, this, Lawrie.
Yes, I never imagined that it wouldn't. However, let us settle the sordid financial details later. We're first in an exercise, and I would like to rejoin the outside world as soon as possible, preferably before they start looking for us.
Fair enough. I'll pop down and get a hawser on your starn. As soon as you went to this inlet on you, we were in business.
Hi, Sam. I do wish you'd cheer up a bit.
Sir.
Well, Jim?
Look, sir, it's just a talk. But if we're going to try and hit this part, how we got to pay nothing?
And I've already informed them. Oh. To make a nasty dent in the unit comfort fund, of course, but a few extra totals would soon put that right.
Yes, but I thought, no, I was afraid of that. Pertwee's going to get done something horrible for the man. I know.
Possibly longer, of course. Well, it could depend on how hard a bargain Nancy drives.
This is received. I'll have a short chat with him later.
Splendid. Remember me to your arm, won't you?
Oh, all right, sir.
I think the tug's about to haul us off, sir. Splendid. Now, let's watch the grand old man of the sea at work.
Nancy, taking the stride first. Ronnie, he's hit the house.
I say, what happened? Did the hawser break?
Johnston, no, we pulled the stone clean off his tongue.
Lummy, he stopped clean up the bang into that house. I say, he didn't half go, didn't he?
Yes, he did, yes.
I shot an arrow in the air. It felt worse. We can all see where.
You miserable lot of landowners just come on Johnston out. Now look what you've done.
What on earth going on now? It's Nancy, sir. He's bunging coal at us.
Yes, I think he's a little bit upset, sir.
Well, very possibly, Mr. Phillips. Now what? Oh, Jack, that's what I want to know. What the blazes is going on?
What seems to be the trouble, sir?
Trouble? Well, I was in my deck chair doing a bit of picking, when suddenly I get crowded with a load of kicking nuts. Oh, well, bullseye, kicking nuts.
Most peculiar, sir.
Jolly painful it was. Just got a bite, too. Must have been a big fellow weighing his cabin. Probably not his stern, sir. Most distressing, but the fact remains that we're still at ground. Actually, Nancy's even more to ground than we are. He's halfway to Dorking. There's only one thing for it, sir. What's that is? Well, now then, look, it so happens that a relative was lost.
One we've met before?
No, sir, no, you haven't had the pleasure.
I look forward to that.
Lovely, sir, lovely. Well, it so happens, by pure coincidence, naturally, that he's in a key position as staff officer in charge of salvage and the Red Cross.
That's the line.
Very enjoyable, sir, very enjoyable. Well, I thought I'd call him up on the radio. But I'll keep the whistle coming over here. A bit sharper.
Yes, an excellent scheme, Chief, but there is a slight snag.
Snaggy?
Yes. During the exercise, we're supposed to be maintaining radio silence. As you start calling up your delightful and very useful relatives, the bound ashore works still Commander Povey almost by the years.
It's problematical, sir. That's what it is. It's a big problematical. It is indeed. All the sightseeing Caldicot things our only alternative to these things is to sit here until old Caldicot finds out anyway. So, we may as well start. Here's your excuses, but you can't.
Now, tell the radio operator to put you through, but try to be brief.
I want it.
What the devil are they, Doris? What's this?
We've combed the whole blasted channel. There's not a sign of them.
I thought they must have gone up that inlet that leads to the east.
Oh, we went down that.
Makes us look a pair of ninnies, doesn't it? How do you make that up? Well, a bit pointless being observers when you can't find the ship you're supposed to be observing.
With all due respect, I would like it clearly understood that it is Troutbridge that is lost, not us!
Six of one and the demi-dues of the other, if you ask me. Neither of us knows where the other is.
Excuse me, sir.
Oh, good girl. 2 lumps, please.
Sorry, sir, I haven't brought tea, but there's a radio signal I thought you ought to know about at once.
I'd rather have the tea.
Radio signal? What signal? There shouldn't be it.
It's from Troutbridge, sir.
Ah!
And what did they say? Peekaboo.
It wasn't to us, sir.
I didn't imagine it would be.
Well, it seems they're stuck on a sandbank, and they're trying to get help from a staff officer, Wilberforce Pertwee at Povey.
I might have known it. What's their position, you know?
Yes, sir. They're about here on the top.
I say, they're up the creek without a paddle. I mean, without an outlet.
So that's where they went.
What are you going to do? Follow them?
No. We are going to wait for them at the mouth of the inlet and pounce on them when they come out. Did the message say anything else?
No, sir. Well, just keep your eye out for old Thundergut. He'll be doing his nuts.
They're right. He is. Just a mess up about that sea, will you?
Yeah.
Nearly out of the inlet now, since
Yeah, you see. A little moonlight would have been handy.
could be up shortly.
So he's spawning your relative to pull it off like that, person.
Well, he owed me a slight favour.
Really?
Yes, sir. He was the chief cook in the range, and I had a postage to foreign service for him.
Oh, how kind.
The open sea at last. The port, then full speed ahead, chief. The port, then full speed ahead, sir.
Left hand down a bit.
Left hand down a bit. Shut up, Mr. Phillips, with your left hand down a bit. Straighten that up a bit, but not into this awful mess.
Well, it never happens, sir, if that terrier's been on time.
Action, Chasen.
Who did that?
Stop engine.
I seem to recognize those velvet tones.
I think it's Commander Povey in Makepeace using the loud hailer.
Can't be, sir. He doesn't need one.
All right, that's all.
Yeah, pass me the loud hailer, Mr. Phillips, sir.
Oh, there, come on, Povey. And they haven't been waiting long. Number 1, I'm going to go on your fully quiet so I get exercise in over.
Yes, I thought you might. Just a slight error in navigation, sir.
So I know. You also join the rest of the fleet 60 miles east of Oregon.
Yes, we rather expected to at one time, sir.
But I'm going to make you try this exercise, and it's the last thing I do. Order a town of victory. I will lead you around the inlet for the rest of the fleet.
Don't bother, sir. We know the way now.
I'm not taking any chances. Get it now.
Aye, sir. Well, Chief, you heard what the man said. Blow ahead. Left hand down a bit. This, Tenniel. Sorry, sir. Right hand up a bit. Please, sir. Would you oblige? Which person, sir? Mr. Pertwee? Yes, please. Belt up!
Thank you. Not at all, sir. The moon's coming up, sir. We can see where we're going now.
Sir, don't worry about me, sir. Keep going. No, but sir, this inlet, it looks a little large. Just follow me, please. Commander Povey knows the way. I say, sir, this inlet doesn't seem to be getting any wider. Well, just business, isn't it? Bridge number 1 here.
Starboard the coast, sir.
What is it?
Well, sir, there's a tug with Lord Stein up ahead, sir.
Thank you. Stop engines, please. Stop engines. Go on, sir. Well, now all we've got to do is to wait. I don't think it'll be long. Pretty soon, sir. Thank you. The title's in the last line, and I never get that far. Sir? Well, what are we waiting for, then? That's what, Mr. Phillips. Lummy, he's gone aground. Now, we don't know that for certain. It is. No, sir, no, not for certain. And, that's, Poser, isn't it? A poser. Poser, we could, of course, proceed and, extract Commander Povey from his predicament, but if we do, and he is aground, we'll have to keep ourselves available for a right mouthful at his quarter. That's it. Over the serious matter of hazarding his ship, how very serious indeed. Alternatively, we might have a word with a certain relative of yours. The one in charge of salvage and with a public craft. Very well. He's suggesting that the next time he's passing this way, he might earn himself a discreet bob or two. Every little else, sir, he comes from a very large capital. Right here. And if we decide on that course, it might well be that should Commander Povey feel any animosity towards us at some future day, we might be quite sensitive. Certain occasion when things went bump in the night. Oh, pulling in tightly, sir, pulling in tight. Oh, that is the old thundering out. I fancy, sir, Mr. Phillips, a slower turn, wouldn't you? Oh, I take a good slower turn it is.
Oh, my Pertwee!
As Mr. Phillips would say, left hand down a bit, left hand down a bit, turn.
Oh, where are you going?
Tighten it up, sir. By all means, grand evening, isn't it?
That was Dennis Price, John Pertwee, and Mr. Phillips working their passage in The Navy Lark, written by Lawrie Wyman. Dennis Price was the number 1, John Pertwee was the chief petty officer, Leslie Phillips was the sub-lieutenant, Commander Povey was played by Richard Caldicot, and Heather was Heather Chasen. Commander Storr was Michael Bates, Able Seaman Johnston was Ronnie Barker, and Ebenezer Pertwee was Tenniel. The recorded production was by Alastair Johnston.
The Navy Lark was presented by the BBC.